Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we have a super fun holiday release from Viseart. They are busy bees over at the Viseart headquarters, and they have given us 3 new of these little quads, 3 new Viseart Petits. It's the winter collection, and these little guys are limited edition. The Petits are some of the most popular little offerings from Viseart. They're super fun, super quick, and we're going to look at all 3 of them. I got all 3. They're $25, so for this kind of high-end makeup, they are very affordable. And the little pans are magnetized so they can be exchanged with, of course, other Petits or the Etude Deux or even the Grand Pro palettes. And that's kind of really good news, especially if you are a makeup artist or even a home user and you want to organize your makeup differently. All right, let's look at them. Like I said, I've got all 3 limited edition, $25 each. They are linked below. You can use my link to get them at a number of different shops that they're available. That's all down there. So the first one that we have here is called Amelie, and I want you to take a look at that. Don't worry, we have comparisons, and we have swatches in 2 different lightings. But here is Amelie, beautiful kind of chestnutty brown palette. There it is in the pan. The second is the Lilas Deux. This is the little sister to the Lilas palette, the little Lilas Petit that we've already seen. And I do have the Lilas out here. This is the Lilas Deux, the second, and I will compare it for you to its big sister. And then we have what I am wearing right now on my eyes today, and that is the Violetta Petit. This is the boldest of the 3 limited edition holiday releases, and I will compare that to the Violette palette, the Violette, I should say, palette, although they're not very similar. This is the Violetta, and it stands on its own. Okay, let's look at some swatches. We're going to talk about them, and of course, we're going to try them all on. First things first, let's go to some studio lighting. We have the Amelie, Lilas Deux, and Violetta palette on my arm in that order in studio lighting. Again, Amelie on the left, the second Lilas in the middle, and Violetta all the way on the right, closest to my wrist. But, you know, it's never going to be justice for these beautiful formulas and shades unless we are out in the warm California sunshine. So take a look at them, same arm, same order of the swatches. Outside in the sunshine, you really don't know what anything looks like until you have seen it in natural lighting. That's where it's the prettiest. Let's do some brief comparisons here. Any other comparisons that you need, of course, super happy to do those on Instagram. Just ask me down below in comments here and let me know your screen name on Insta so that I can tag you. Or just either DM me or leave a comment on Instagram. That works too. All right, let's do a comparison here, of course, between the Lilas Deux and the other first Lilas palette. So here is the original Lilas palette, and here is the little sister, the Lilas Deux. Original, little sister, right next to each other. They really pair well together too. I just used the Lilas Deux today because it's new, but I would love to do a look combining these 2 palettes. That would be lovely. And here they are on my arm. The Lilas Deux, of course, comes first over to the left because it's new. And then the original Lilas palette on the right, closest to my wrist. So take a look at that, please. And then, I don't know if there's really any use in doing this, but I'll do it just because the names are similar. Let's look at the Violetta next to the Violette. They are really not related. Here's the Violetta, here's the Violette. Again, the names are similar, but the palettes really aren't. They have a different mood about them, don't they? But just because the names are similar, I figured we'd give it a go. Here they are, right next to each other, with the new Violetta on the left, in the way that you see it in the pan. And next to the Violette, the way you see it in the pan, 2 very gorgeous purple-leaning palettes from Viseart, but both very different. They just share a little bit of the same name, and that's really about it. All right, I want to go now to a montage of me giving each of these new Petits its due, as they are absolutely gorgeous palettes. And I saved the Violetta for the end, and then I thought, oh, it's just maybe a bit too deep and too dark and too bold for me, but I disagree now with my original thoughts. I can see it's going to be a firm favorite. Boy, we have some gorgeous eyeshadows coming out. I would love to say that 2022 has been the year of the eyeshadow, but that's a foregone conclusion in the makeup industry, so I won't bother. Let's go ahead and go to the montage. Stay right there. Okay, what do you think of these on me? And like I said, I would love to mix and match, but I just wore them as they are since it's our first time trying them out. I would love to know your thoughts. Now remember, when Viseart says that something is limited edition, because they have a small, close-knit team and their input, you know, they're artists, so they turn out what they can turn out. So when they say it's limited edition, let me tell you that they mean it. So if you want one of these now and at $25 a pop, that's really not too bad. I'm not trying to spend your money for you, but you know what I'm saying. When they say limited edition, they certainly mean it. So if you crave one of these, I would suggest that you do pick it up. And like I said, I've got lots of different stores down there below that would carry them for you. Another just really fun pop of imaginative genius from the people over at Viseart. They just know what we like to see. And gosh, these mix and match so well with others. What did you end up getting any of these? And what do you feel about the Viseart palettes you have? I've been doing a lot of Viseart reviews lately because they have been very prolific over there. When the mood strikes them, they just go, go, go. And such pretty ones. So I will put my recent Viseart reviews. We've had a lot of new releases down below. Just in the past few weeks, I've done 2 videos. I'll list those, and I would love to know what you have picked up and what is your favorite Viseart palette. I'd like to do a Viseart palette video actually with some of my favorites. That's coming up. Probably in December, but I would like to know what yours is. So definitely leave that below in comments, as well as any questions. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Helps me keep getting the word out, and I appreciate the support. Come say hello also while we're at it over on Instagram and TikTok too. And do not forget that you can become a member of this channel for behind the scenes coverage, a cool Reddit subgroup just for us, and members only lives. If nothing else, I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.